Welcome back to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Today's episode is powered by Perfect Sports Nutrition. It's all about 4 different ways you could escape from a full Thai clinch. All right, in today's episode, we're talking about escaping from a Thai clinch. And now, in MMA, we've seen some guys very successful with it. We've seen the Anderson Silvas. We've even seen Matt Brown come in here and really smack people from a good Thai clinch, okay? So we're gonna talk about how to get away from that, okay? And I mean, now with a lot of the mixed martial arts being the popular topic in the training, a lot of the traditional old school Muay Thai stuff, okay, is forgotten. And now it's a lot of new modern day MMA kind of stuff, okay? So I'm gonna try to mix and match, you know, the modern with the old school to be able to give you a good example of ways to break it. And I mean, some ways might be better if you're striking on the feet. Some ways might be better if you're grappling, right? So you have to take what works for you, what your opponent's strengths and weaknesses are. But these are the general 4 that I like to teach. And then again, there's different more we can add, but I would say these are the most important 4 for you. And the 4th one, so make sure you watch the entire video, is my personal favorite. The one that's a little bit more advanced, but in my opinion, my favorite and best. Okay, so first things first. Before we even get to the Thai clinch, you have to be aware. If you know your opponent is strong, they're big, they're gonna wanna wear on your neck, they got good knees and elbows, you wanna avoid there anyway. So right away, if Matt goes to go, I'm already fighting the hands. That is your key thing here, okay? So even if he gets one here quickly, right away, I break the hands from my neck. Now, the big mistake, what happens a lot of times, is if people grab the neck, the last thing I want to do is bend at my back and try to escape. Because if I put my head here, I'm in a lot of trouble, okay? So, number 1, fight the hands, okay? So, now right away, if it comes, I'm fighting the hands right away. But if it actually comes, right, what I'm looking for is I'm going to push from here, okay? I'm pushing by the elbows here, and I'm gonna try to push on angles and try to break the grip and push off. And then I can come and continue to attack from there, okay? So even if it comes on, my neck comes strong, okay? If I can push up, okay, it kind of hurts his elbows a little bit, but ideally, I could even collapse them in. So if he's in, I can move them in and around here until it breaks to be able to push off, okay? This is the one you'll kind of see more in MMA because they're not really used to. And a lot of guys don't like this position because if I can get under, I can grab. So it's a little bit scary. So using the elbows as frames and all that kind of stuff is another episode for you, okay? So fight the hands right away. Now, number 2, okay? It's in. Now, from here, now I have to tell you what not to do for this next one. Already here, he's got the neck. He's going to want to pull my head down. So right away, I feel like I lose my base as he pressures me down. So as soon as I feel someone grab my neck, my hips come in. Okay? By putting my hips in, I shrug my shoulders. Look at his elbow. He can't pull me down with a straight arm. So now I have options. I can kind of pop my shoulder in and then work from here to be able to break, okay? So getting the shoulder in, or I can kind of pop up here where we did in this last one and trying to break the guard, okay? Grip off of my head, okay? So here I can kind of pop in here. This way he can't pull me down. That is one of the safest. So shoulders up, chin up nice and high, and hips in, that straight arm, he's not able to now pull my head back, okay? Even if he gets my head down here a little bit, I'm gonna readjust my hips in and then try to stand my way up, try to get there on the elbows, okay? If I can, from here now, I can kind of break with my shoulders, okay? And then try to break the grip. But if I get my shoulder in, at this point, I am safe, okay? So hips in, shrug the shoulders, make the neck small, and then wiggle through, and then that grip's gonna break right off, okay? Now, number 3, all right? Now, number 3, say you can't. They're strong, they're really here, they're tight in, having trouble, and at this point, one of my best options is 2 options from this one. I can just say at this point, I can just grab in here, and I'm just gonna pull in here and just make it really ugly on him and just squeeze as best as I can, and eventually, maybe it breaks, okay? If I can't, say he's here, and I'm trying to squeeze him, he pops his head up, I can't get it in, and I'm fighting. I don't wanna waste energy, so at this point, I'm gonna just, from here, I'm gonna push. Now, I like to push on the chin, at least the chin turns the neck, and then from here, I'm able to break off here. Okay, boom, snap the hands off, push off, create space, and go. So pushing across the face, the chin, to create that little bit of a space, okay? Now, In Muay Thai, okay, this is why I've studied this one more extensively than the others, and this is the one I do more because I'm used to it. Now, from this good Thai clinch, okay, I like to grab. Now, I'm more of a stronger type of athlete and fighter, so I like to kind of break in, try to break the grip to kind of swim my way in. That's my personal preference, right? So I can bicep control, I can come up, maybe break, attack, and elbow. I can play from this position, all right? So what I want to do first is, how do I get my hands in? Now, it's body, it's leverage, okay? I might not be able to just bring my arm in because what does he do? He covers his elbow. As I go in this one, he brings his elbow in, so I can't really do it. So I can squeeze a little bit, play, but the way I like to do is what I call opening the door, okay? So from here, I'm gonna grab onto mat. The biggest mistake people make is when someone gets the full Thai clinch, they let go. You have to grab, okay? No matter what, you have to grab. Okay, even if it's on the outside, I'm grabbing the bicep from the outside. I'm even hooking the neck if I can. Now, when in a Thai clinch, the other mistake people make is they stay in a fight stance, okay? In this fight stance, Matt can whip me either direction, and I got no balance, so I end up falling around. So the idea is me balancing on my toes in more of a neutral stance. And now, even if Matt throws me in any direction, I have balance, okay? I can stay connected, and I have balance in my feet. Now, this is what I call opening the door, okay? So what's gonna happen here is I have my stance, okay? And I have hooks for hands. Now, let's start one way, because you have to be able to do this both ways. My idea is wanting to swing my hand underneath, but it's tight right now. I can't do it. So I'm gonna start with a left hook, collar tie here, tight. Now, what I'm gonna do is I still keep control here. Left hand on the neck, right foot steps out. As I step out, I'm gonna pivot my back foot, okay? And now from here, I could either knee or swim my hand in. That creates the space, okay? I like it here, so ideally here, I can't do it. Left hand, right foot steps outside of the foot. That step here is gonna give you leverage. If I go here and try to open, I can't do it. I gotta create the leverage. So if it's really stiff, it's hard, what I do is boom, okay? Quick little knee, watch this. I knee, I step out, okay? I knee, I step out, and I spin, and now I have my hand in, my other hand in, and now I got my Thai clinch, okay? So that is the key. So one more time, I'll do it nice and quick. Nice and strong posture, never let go with the hands. I hook my left hand on, okay? I'm gonna throw a knee, soften him up so he's not so tense. As I knee, I step out, okay? I call these side knees, pecking knees, step out, open the door. As I open the door, I can backstep power knee, or I can swim my hands in, okay? Now the reference, I'll keep Matt on this side. Now I'm gonna hook with the right side. If I hook with the right hand now, okay, it's now I gotta use my left leg, right? So left knee, I step outside with my left foot here, boom. As I step out, I pivot my right foot out here, okay? And I could knee or I swim in the non-collar hand tie, okay? So that's the best, okay? So quick little recap. I'm gonna show you all four. Matt goes to grab my neck. Fight the hands first. If he does get it in, I can come here, break the grip, come sideways, and keep control. I'm hand fighting, breaking it off my head, being a little bit proactive, right? Number two, he grabs it now, right? What do? I'm not gonna break my posture. Hips in, shoulders up. Swim my shoulders here if I can, and then work my way in, right? Chin up, okay? Everything nice and tight. Move the shoulders, the grip's gonna break for you, you know? At this point here, you're trying, he grabs again, he made it inside. I can't get in, I can't push, so I'm gonna create a push off here. Look, he still hold it, I don't care. I have room to swim now. As I swim, bicep control, I break that grip off of my head, okay? And now the last one, he comes inside. I'm not gonna stay here, I'm gonna bring my stance nice and square. Ball of the feet never stay disconnected, I'm grabbing, okay? I'm gonna soften up with knees. Left hand on the neck, right foot steps out, I open up, I swim through, I could knee. Or I do it again, I come in here, I knee, I step out, and boom, power position to knee, boom, and then I can swim through. So you either swim right in, or you can spin, open that door, get your hand in, then knee. Options there for you, okay? But don't let someone there grab your neck, tear you down, put all that strain on it. If your neck's getting pulled, hips in, chest up is your safest way from getting that back bend that you don't want. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, which was powered by Perfect Sports Nutrition. Linked below, use code Bazooka20 to get 20% off your supplements. We have Hayabusa by going to HayabusaFight.com, also linked in the description below. And last but not least, BazookaTraining.com, right? These YouTube videos, I give you a little bit of splash of the curriculum. If you want to learn in depth, you got to go to bazookatraining.com. $9.99 per month. That's all it costs you to get 4 videos each and every Monday. 4 videos. Home workouts, bag workouts, sparring drills, tutorials every Monday. And the beautiful thing is, as each week goes on, the library gets bigger and bigger. So now we have over 100 videos in the library and archive for you to just go practice, you know. And still, you might not have a bag at home, but it's still learning the curriculum, my language, how to set things up, how to create offense, how to create good defense, right? It's the whole system put together, bazookatraining.com, all right? Like, subscribe, share with your friends, that bell notification thingy-majiggy that people do on YouTube. Click it, and next time we'll see you here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Welcome to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA online training. I'm Bazooka Joe Valtellini, the owner here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Over the past year, I've designed and created a website to teach Bazooka curriculum at home and across the world. The purpose of this website is for you to, 1, hit your fitness and health goals, all while learning world-class martial arts instruction from me. The beautiful thing about this website, it's geared for all levels. So if you're learning martial arts for the first time as a beginner, we help you progress into the bigger stages. And if you're a pro fighter, guess what? We have different fight concepts for you to improve your tool set and your skills in the ring or cage. As the fastest rising kickboxing world champion and a lifelong martial artist with over 30 years of experience, I've been able to combine my passion for martial arts and teaching to create this website. This website's going to give you some of the tricks, secrets, and inside look at some of the training I use to win my world title. Once you subscribe to this site, you're going to be getting weekly training videos and tutorials that you can do from anywhere. The sections are broken up into 3 parts. The first is bag workout. So if you have a bag at home or at your gym, you can use these workouts to supplement your training. The second is at-home workouts. A lot of us don't have the room for a bag or a bag in general, so these workouts are for no equipment needed and you can do them anywhere. And finally, the tutorial section. If you're having any problems with a specific technique or fight concept that's covered in any of the workouts, go to the tutorial section, learn the technique, and then go back to the workout, and this time, do it with proper technique. One of the added benefits once you subscribe is the forums section, where you can get a more personalized experience where you can ask questions and I'll be able to go in there and answer them. It's all about building a team and a community of martial artists helping each other grow. So subscribe now to get access to all the videos plus more so you can be part of the squad here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA.